Hi everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. We are here with 2 dead bodies, and we have to figure out this mystery. Did Hiro really do it, or was it Celeste?
Or is it total BS by someone? And by someone, I mean Celeste.
Or was
Let's
it
start
me?
the examination. There are hammers of all different sizes. Isn't that interesting, Makoto? Well, some are more like mallets. Yes, mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model, or...
What? Using these as a model? No, you just paint them.
Makoto, they could have just been painted. Look at them, there's some missing. Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. Okay. They're covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet.
So that was the one used to kill Hifumi just recently. In here.
Did someone wash it recently? They didn't have time to paint this. Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section.
Because it wasn't part of the plan.
Nope.
According to
Hifumi somehow survived. That other hit, don't know how.
No, I think he was supposed to survive the other. I don't know if he even was hit the last time. I think this time, I think he was killed in here.
Well, yeah, that's what I think too. But he got hit
survived.
before?
I don't know.
Didn't he get hit in that room?
Yeah, but did he really get hit, or was it just
Was it just paint? Like, how far did they go for this? They actually hit him to make him bleed?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously that's not really realistic looking, but then it's hard to tell because, you know, it's censored to not look realistic. So, I don't know. It could have been all staged. Also didn't realize you're here, Byakuya. Kind of awkward seeing you there. Well, Celeste isn't here though. Unless she was going to be guarding them. Was it someone else who was going to be guarding them?
It was Sakura and Hina.
Okay.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest.
I know.
Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
That's good advice.
So then.
Would you like my help?
Well, sure, of course, Sakura. It's nice you're offering. Yeah, let's look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself.
Okay, so Hiro wasn't there. It's good to know. Where the hell is he?
We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up... Oh, that's you.
And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
Wait, Hina found Celeste in the rec room?
Yeah, remember?
I thought that was us. Or did Hina call us there?
She called us there.
Okay, that's how it happened. See, there's a good thing we had this recap then. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour.
Bullshit, Celeste.
In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Supposedly. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took. Oh, there's you.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume.
Yeah, huh. Funny about that.
It was Robo-Justice.
Robo-Justice, come on, it's so ridiculous.
It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away.
But why would it do that?
After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. No, you didn't.
Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that...
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Hifumi.
Someone said, yeah. Hifumi, probably. Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
We have to go back.
We have to go back, Nate! At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up to the second floor. Third floor, even. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play.
Yeah, but at the same time, they were discovering Taka's.
True.
It was for Taka.
Yeah, they should say that they heard it play at the same time they got there.
Well, I think it plays throughout the whole place, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know, but they should say that they found the body and then the discovery played for them too. Like, it was also played at the same time they discovered the body, so it could have been either one, technically. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back up to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement right after finding Taka.
That's what we need to know. Still doesn't explain why he was alive and then when the body announcement played for him
that's
before.
Bullshit.
It's kind of strange. You know, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a mistake or maybe it's just supposed to show that Monokuma doesn't always know exactly the time of death. Like he just assumed he was dead at that point. Anyway, and that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
Yep. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that the corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
This time Taka's body disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time,
Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that's when the body announcement played again. And that brings us up to now.
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Thank you for that, Sakura. It's a nice feature to have. Although we didn't observe how the body announcement music played when we came in here.
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
What about it? Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right?
Right.
I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
As always.
And we came right to the repository to, look around.
And you found the door was locked too, didn't you?
But when we got there, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It was locked?
Yes, Makoto, you know this. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here.
Yeah, this is like the first place we came to.
So if that's true, then who locked it and why is it unlocked now?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I mean, it would make sense that Hifumi came in here with the body to hide it, and then he locked himself in. But then how did Celeste get past the TV? Didn't you say something like that in the last episode?
What?
Didn't you say something like that in the last episode too?
Like how did Celeste get in?
Yeah, how did Celeste get in here?
Yes, that's what
assuming that she is the one that killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I'm doing at this moment. I wondered the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
Is there a sink in this room to wash off that mallet?
I don't see one. It looks just like a normal supply desk. Don't see any sink attached to it.
That's weird too, then.
Alright, well.
We didn't talk to the Byak.
Nice name. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb. You let everyone else notice that too. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Ah. Maybe give him some clue. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Nope. It might eventually kill someone else though. Fumi's big cold body's laying on the floor. Well, it can't be that cold, he just died. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office when he was discovered to here the repository. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, or not really, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Most likely it wasn't hit by either of those now I'm thinking about it. Like it could have just been paint. Can we examine the blood thoroughly?
Well, when we get down there, we can examine that blood, probably.
Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! They were covered in blood there. When his body's in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean.
See, he needed them to walk around.
There you go. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Nice. Fumi's glasses have been added. Let's see Taka.
Poor Taka.
I like how his hair went back to normal too. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved? Guess that makes sense. Huh.
But wouldn't
Seems to
we
be all
have
for
heard
here.
dragging?
You would think. We checked out the hammers, talked to these people.
Yeah.
Guess the only thing is to go elsewhere. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room.
Hifumi locked himself in.
Yeah, someone had to. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository.
That's a bad plan, by the way.
Yeah. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left. Which is why it's unlocked now. Unless Celeste did get in here before they got here somehow?
How would she do that?
Was she really super quick? I don't know. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten into the repository. So that certain someone Huh. Unless maybe, did the two of them leave after? Like they checked this place out? And then Celeste could have gone in after they left?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, I know they were in the room when we came by. But maybe they, like, left afterwards and then Celeste supposedly had time to go in there?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Alright, well, let's back at it. Oh, look in here a little more. Okay.
Did we look at the... What about the rolly thing?
Can we
Maybe
look at
they
the
used
tarp
the rolly
itself?
thing. Oh.
Oh, no, it's just Taka again. Okay.
The rolly thing?
Where's the rolly thing?
To the right of Sakura?
Oh, this thing. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't see that. A dolly. It doesn't have a handle. Saw it in our room before. Did it have a handle then?
I don't know.
Could have happened to the handle. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room
Oh,
when
really?
we found Taka's body?
I didn't notice.
Damn.
Wow, Makoto, good eyes.
Yeah, you noticed more than I did this time. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it.
Oh, snap.
So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. So this was used to move one of the bodies, Taka's body.
Mm-hmm.
What's the explanation for that? Well, it went through some blood, obviously. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Another one? Maybe I should check somewhere else. Okay, I got it. Now I say we can get out of here. The nurse's office where Fumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found.
Good plan.
Sounds like a plan. And talk to the others too while we're at it. I mean, there's less and less of them every day. I guess I should probably see where they're at. So those two are in there. Toko's in the equipment room again, which we have to go to anyway. Well, they might be in like the other room. Yeah, she's in the nurse's office.
Of course she fucking is.
Covering something up. I don't know if we'll ever find the others again. And Byakuya is just going off to himself, I guess. Well, it's not a far area to walk to get to the equipment room anyway. So we'll take a little stroll there. Yeah, I mean, I have to say I'm pretty convinced that Celeste must be the person involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if, like what happened to Hiro? He's just completely missing. Are we gonna find out that he died too somehow?
I don't know. We
Somehow
didn't
he's
have
already
another
been hidden?
announcement.
No, but it takes 3 people to find a body before announcement's
That's
made.
true.
So potentially Celeste could have killed him before all this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow disposed of his body, which we don't know how she would have done that. Then, Hifumi could have killed Taka, and then she can kill up to 2 people, so she could have killed Hifumi.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a possibility that he might be dead already.
I was sleeping right
No,
here
but
when
that
the
doesn't make
killer
sense.
carried the body away.
Because she needs someone to pin it on.
Yeah.
So maybe he got knocked out by someone, that's what he's gonna say?
Maybe.
Like he's in his room locked up or something? I don't know how he'd be in his room locked up, but whatever.
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Yeah, you could have told us what happened. Although, you might have been in danger yourself then. So what, it was supposed to be over here?
Mm-hmm.
This tarp.
Ah.
I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too. It's
So
a good
that's where
point.
the tarp came from.
And look,
Ooh.
there's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood. That reminds me about that dolly in the repository. There's blood on the tire. Yeah, it probably came from here, Makoto.
Yeah.
Which would mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room using that dolly.
Yeah, but doesn't he have to go upstairs? Oh, no.
No,
he
it's
didn't.
right here.
I see now.
Uh,
Never mind.
Hifumi would have, but
Right,
that's
right.
already explained,
Right.
I think.
Right.
Well, it's not officially explained.
Right.
But room's on the 3rd floor, so that should have definitely been possible. Yep. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor.
And it walked.
Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. A total mystery. Well, we'll see, I guess. I'm not sure I'll be able to prove that, exactly. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. They didn't care about that, it seems. What if there's anything else to investigate in this room? We can just get out? Looks like we just get out of this one.
We have to go to the nurse's office.
Yep. You know, I guess I just check in here real quick, but I doubt there's anything. Wow, why is the floor so dirty in here?
Ew, it really is.
Was it always this way?
I guess.
I don't see anything else to discover. Alright,
Wow.
let's get out of here. Well, for this we might as well travel, I guess. There we go. Alright, let's see what she's doing in here. The suspicious lady. Huh. Alright, what do you have to say? What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere.
Hey, we have to find out where Hero is too.
What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared. You're supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her.
Seems like a big loose end to leave, Celeste.
But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone.
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, no way anyone could have moved him that quickly. Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi's in only a couple of minutes is... Can't think of anything less than impossible. Celeste's account's been added to the truth bullets. Yeah, the only person that possibly could have done it here would have been Sakura, and she was already with the others at the time. Hammer number 3. Left the weapon behind. Is there anything else to investigate here? Anything in the trash can now? Normal trash can? Wait, there's something inside. Oh. Glasses cleaning cloth. Why would anyone need to use that?
Yeah, Hifumi.
And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it.
It's that Princess Pig
It's pretty
girl.
Princess Piggy girl. Princess Piggy.
Whatever it was.
Pig. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, something pretty important, I think. There's a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belongs to must have used it to wipe up some blood. And who do you think it could have been? But who would need to use something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Do you? Come on, Makoto, you're piecing other things together so well before. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. That's true. Well, at least we have it to our truth bullets. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Well, I'll check the refrigerator just in case. Refrigerator. What if there's anything to drink inside? Drink? After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe a quick peek. Bunch of blood packets. Oh.
Ah.
There we go. That explains it.
There's the
Did it mention that
blood.
before?
No.
I didn't realize.
It said medicine before.
For blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire, but Makoto, I think that is important. Well, it's not gonna get it just yet. That makes a lot of sense.
But he did notice things that we didn't this time around.
That is true.
So
Alright.
it wasn't totally useless.
He was very helpful this time. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did there. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Ah, meet in the dining hall. This is the note that Hiro wrote to us to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Of course not.
Goodbye.
Well, thanks for the help anyway. Yasuhiro's message has been added. So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? Well, possibly Hiro.
Hiro?
That makes sense. Will we be able to get into his room though?
I don't
I don't know. But you know what? I think we'll investigate his room in the next episode.
Oh no.
So for now, we've gotten quite a few clues, and some things that are new to us as well I think will help us with our investigation. But we still have to find Hiro, before we can really proceed with this. Well, like I said, let's see if we can talk to him in the next episode. So until then, guys, take care.
Bye.